Today we are going to be looking at these life-saving foods classified as dietary fiber. And that way we'll be up to date and reminded so we can keep healthy. Intentional eating is key and your health is your wealth. So let's get down to business. Hello and welcome once again aboard JulieCity. As usual, I'm always excited to be here and I'm glad you are here. So before I continue, I just want to appreciate all you, my subscribers, for celebrating our 27th marriage anniversary with us. And I also want to appreciate you for blessing and praying and wishing my niece the best marriage ever. And I pray it will be so. Thank you so much. If you've not seen that video, you better go check on them. Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much. And if this is your first time tuning onto this channel, you are highly welcome. My name is JulieCity, a registered nurse and midwife practicing in the UK at the moment. Please consider clicking on that red subscribe button below. Yes, and the notification icon, the bell. That's where you get notifications for all my uploads as soon as they come up. Thank you. So today, following the last video we had on noodles, there was a lot of input and contributions from the comment section regarding fiber. So you inspired this video. That's why I love comments. Please always leave your comments. We are all learning. Yes, I have samples of some of our high fiber foods. And that way we'll be up to date and reminded so we can keep healthy. So dietary fiber simply means those plant-based foods like what I have here in my tray: okra, tomatoes, coconuts, carrots, cucumber, pawpaw, corn cob here, celery, orange, mango, beans. I have some beans in here, black eye beans this is, but any beans will do. Oatmeal, barley, granules, and so on and so forth. So basically dietary fiber means that portion of these fruits and fibers you've seen here and many more that the body is unable to digest. Yes. So when we eat something like mango, there's a portion of it that the digestive system is unable to actually absorb. And that's chaff. Call it chaff. Some call it roughages. The chaff, the leftover, is actually that fiber. So the body, the human body, is unable to digest fiber. Then you will ask, why would we eat it if the human body is unable to digest it? Before we go into that, I just quickly want to remind you that there are two types of dietary fiber. That will be the soluble fiber and the insoluble fiber. Some of these foods and fruits and grains contain both soluble and insoluble fiber. So the most important thing is actually ensuring that we take in high fiber diet. It has a lot of benefits. So what are the benefits? And the first benefit to our body, of course, is the fact that because it's called roughages, or you say the chaff, obviously the body is unable to absorb it. So it is bulked up there. And what happens? It actually helps to form our stool. It helps the digestive system to process and take out waste products from our bodies as quickly as possible. By doing this, we are able to maintain a healthy digestive system, including gut system and our bowel as well. What does that mean? It therefore means that we are reducing the risk of constipation. Constipation comes with a whole lot of complications, we know. Obviously, with constipation comes a lot of strain in order to pass stool. And if we overstrain, we might end up with hemorrhoids. By hemorrhoids, I mean pile. And you don't want to be saddled with the problems of pile. It comes with a lot of pain. It comes with a lot of discomfort. And of course, bleeding, which might end up leading to anemia. So you see, consuming high fiber food will save us from all of this stress. It also prevents diarrhea. So consuming foods that are high in fiber also helps to prevent diarrhea. So it brings our gut to in between, not diarrhea or running stool, and not constipated or hard stool. So consuming foods that are rich in fiber actually also prevents or minimizes the risk of gallstones, kidney stones, acid reflux. Yes, so when I mean acid reflux, I mean the way sometimes you burp and you have your stomach contents trying to come back out through your mouth and you have this terrible burn inside your throat. Yes, that can be really uncomfortable and can even be deadly. So high fiber food can help to prevent acid reflux. It can also help to prevent ulcer. Ulcer in the sense that when the acid in the tummy is well diluted or managed, then it doesn't burn back up. And one of the causes of ulcer obviously is high level of acid in the stomach. So having high fiber food will help save us this. Now let's move on to our heart health. With high fiber food or high fiber intake, our body is able to process effectively our cholesterol level. Now there's the good and the bad cholesterol, and the one we don't want is the bad cholesterol. These are the fats, the bad fats that go in to clog our arteries, preventing our heart to effectively transport oxygen and blood around the body. And when our heart begins to struggle to pump blood effectively, obviously we end up with things like hypertension. High fiber food will help to prevent this. It saves us from coronary heart diseases, stroke, heart attack, and all of the complications that come from high blood pressure and high cholesterol levels. Now, when we discuss the digestive system, obviously we can easily agree with the research that says that consuming high fiber diet will also help us stay away from cancer. Yes, any form of cancer that forms around the digestive system, from the mouth to the throat to the stomach, bowel, and colorectal cancer. All of those risks are minimized when we consume high fiber diet. Intentional eating is paramount for optimum health. As I learn daily, I'm also trying my best to improve my own health and the health of my family. Our health is our wealth. So please join me. Let's ensure that we make the best use of this one life that we have and live it well. So we come to metabolism. So our body is able to effectively manage our insulin levels. Yes, it prevents the sudden rise of our blood sugar, which can lead to a whole lot of complications, thereby minimizing the risk of diabetes type 2. And if you're already having diabetes type 2, by consuming high fiber diet, you'll be able to effectively put it under control. As in, you don't want your blood sugar to be too high or too low, because they are all emergencies that are life-threatening. So by eating high fiber diet, you are able to control your blood sugar effectively. Consuming high fiber diet, I know you would like to hear this because this is very exciting for me. We stand a chance of losing weight. That is music to my ears. I'm sure for all the Weight Watchers, it's music to your ears too. Come on, let's identify ourselves in the comment section. So by consuming high fiber diets, we stand the chance of actually managing our weight effectively. How, you may ask? Consuming high fiber diet makes us full sooner and for longer. That means that we will not consume large quantities and we will stay full for longer period of time. So the possibility of snacking as well will reduce because we won't feel hungry that easily. Also, a lot of them are low in calories. Therefore, we minimize or reduce our calorie intake. Is that not music to your ears? Yeah. So if you're watching weight, one of the best ways to do it healthily and effectively is to consume foods that are high in fiber. The last but not the least is our skin health. Yes, if you want to shine and you want to glow, high fiber foods are there for you, because it will prevent things like breakout of acne, pimples, and all of that, and it will help the skin stay fresh in order to ensure that we glow, feel good, and look good. The average intake for fiber for an adult is 30 grams. There is a little variation for the men and the women, but if you stay around 30, you won't be missing it at all. There are loads and loads of things out there. That is why I have some of these samples here. While I'm talking, I have to do justice to this mango. The mango has been looking at me, so I have to look back at it. Now, it's also important that if you have any medical condition and your doctor has said reduce fiber, then it's important that you follow medical advice. With consuming high fiber diet, it's also important that you drink plenty of water. Yes, water helps in the ability for the body to process fiber effectively. Of course, we know that an adult should take about 3 liters, 2.5 to 3 liters of water in a day, except again, if you have any condition where you've been told to take a certain amount of water, restricted amount of water, then your best bet will be to stick to medical advice. That's where I'm going to leave it for today. If you have any questions, any contributions, any topics at all you would like me to discuss, please don't hesitate to put it in the comment section. Have you subscribed? Have you clicked on that red notification icon and the bell? Go on, do so. Remember to give this video a thumbs up if you found it useful. And please share to your family, share to your friends, share to all your contacts and social media platforms. Till I see you next time, it's bye-bye from me.